literally living my greatest fear right now.
Well, this week went a lot different than we expected. We arrived in New York with high hopes and excitement, but little did we know, our adventure was about to take an unexpected turn. As if it wasn't enough that our RV had some damage to it for the first time ever, that was just the beginning. Because the very next day we made the shocking discovery that our key fob was missing, leaving our vehicle completely immobilized. So now we're left with the task of searching for the key until we find it, or we'll have to get our car to the dealer to get a brand new set of keys, except we can't drive the car, so that will involve having it towed.
New York has not been great to us because not only did we have the most stressful travel day, but we were getting ready to head out and my key is missing the chip. The last place I had it was at the playground, so we're walking over to check if we find it, but my car is literally not drivable without that, so I'm a little stressed right now.
We're looking everywhere, so we'll see. Hopefully it turns up.
Been looking everywhere. Josh was on the phone with a Honda dealer and an Ace Hardware tech. It's gonna storm again, so at least we don't feel bummed that our plans got canceled, because they would have probably been canceled anywhere. But our car literally cannot be driven without the key, so if we don't find the key, we're gonna have it towed. And
2 days later.
that is an unexpected way to spend our afternoon, literally trying to figure out what happened. We cannot rack our brain. So this is what happened. We got in from our travel day. I took the kids to the park and set my keys on the bench, walked back with Ollie, left my keys. My bad. Lena, so sweet, saw them and brought them to me and said, "Mommy, here are the keys, you forgot them." And I immediately hung them. And now we're trying to figure out, did someone pull out the key while it was in the park? If that's not the case, she swears up and down. What do you say?
I saw it in there.
She says that the things that were missing, buttons that are missing, she says it looked like this, which this is a spare that doesn't work. Yeah, we have a spare that doesn't work. So she says it looked like this. So if that's true, then she handed me the keys. We hung them. We went nowhere. I put the keys here like this with fob, and we end up with something like this the next day. And we're like, okay, did one of our kids get into it? But we were inside all day. We were with them, so we would have seen them with the key. So then I'm saying, okay, then maybe when Lena handed it to me, it didn't have the key insert and we thought it did, and it's actually somewhere outside and we took a look there. But either way, now it's storming. So just not the best luck today.
From the hogshead, cask, and demijohn. Cash for the crackers and the pickles and the fly paper.
Good night, my love. We just finished watching The Music Man and the rain stopped. So we are heading out to look for this key because I used my detective skills and I was literally zooming in on videos that I took that day, and I was able to see that when Lena brought me the keys from the playground, the thing was missing, which means someone messed with it and it fell out in the playground, or at least that's our theory, because she just handed it to me and I hung it. So now we know that it was actually out in the playground. We know that when she brought it, it didn't have it, so that's where it went missing. And so I'm not feeling very confident. Like, that was essentially 2 days ago. I'm feeling very discouraged, but I told the kids, let's see if we find it and tell all the kids at the playground that that's missing, to see if somebody's seen it. We just got to the playground and of course we're feeling rain. It's like all our attempts are getting thwarted.
Mom's out. Come next to me. Come next to me.
I'll go right here.
Lucas is next to mommy. Arm.
Lucas is right here, then Jace, okay? Lucas, scoot that way a little bit.
Okay.
And this is your section.
Alright, now we're gonna do the other side. Here we go. Ready?
I what?
Yeah, start from where you were, and then you're supposed to be looking down. The famous bench where I was sitting, literally keys were there. Walked back to the RV. Lena brought them in somehow in that time, and they weren't paying attention enough. My theory is that a kid was playing with the keys because I shouldn't have left them, and that piece fell out. It's gonna be a miracle if we find it.
It's been one thing after another recently with our vehicles, whether it was mechanical, just one thing after another. So it's not really surprising that we are now dealing with this lost key fob. It's kind of par for the course, unfortunately. Oh man, I love travel. I love RVing. I love this life we get to live, but man, it's stuff like this that just suck the life out of me.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
We've been walking all over, and to be honest, I kind of wish that we had confirmed that it was inside, because then there was a huge chance of us finding it. But now that we confirmed that it was actually outside, even though Missy here swore up and down. You saw it? You're still gonna stick by you saw it? Do you still think for sure? So you're still sucking, so you're saying there's a chance that we'll find it inside the RV?
Okay. I guess.
Karen has given up all hope of us finding this fob for our family vehicle, but I am like so motivated to find this thing. Do I think I'm gonna find it? I mean, I'm not feeling very confident because we're in a big state park and it could be literally anywhere, but I've just been tracing the kids' bike path from the playground to here, because that's where apparently the keys were brought from back to the RV, hoping by some miracle I spot it. I'm not the best looker, Karen will vouch on that, but I feel like I had this dream last night that we found it, so I'm hopeful. The thing that I don't understand is a child's not going to know that you can open up that key and pull the fob out, which is what the theory has been suspected, not by me. There's no kid that's opening up a key to pull out the fob, at least not that I can imagine. So it seems unlikely that a kid at the playground would have done that and then left the keys exactly where my wife set them down, because that's, my daughter has confirmed that she picked them up from the exact spot where my wife says that she put them down. They corroborate that. So it doesn't make sense that a kid would not only take the fob out, but then set them in the exact same place that my wife left them. Doesn't make sense. Which tells me that it either fell out on the way back to our RV, or it fell out when it was at the house somewhere. I don't know.